What's up? My name is James. This is our introductory video to our channel. Myself and my very best friend for many, many years, we've decided to take on this animal of day trading. And it's been quite a process to get started. And even as we were getting started, we decided that, that like many in the business, it would be not only fun, but it would be beneficial to a lot of people and to ourselves to be able to look back if we documented the process, the journey that we're about to go on.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm Tom. Of course, you already have met my counterpart here, James. This is kind of in two-part to why we're kind of documenting the journey, so to speak. We're trying to also convey more of a lifestyle in a mental state, I guess you could say. Would that be fair?
Sure.
For us, it's called Just Press A.
Yeah, we've been saying Just Press A since we were kids, because Tom's and I, when we were younger, we were big gamers back in the day.
Huge gamers.
And but as we were going through life, we realized the difference in how you act in a video game when it doesn't really matter, and all of the fear and the speed bumps and the holdbacks in real life that keep you from just doing things in real life. You know, they weren't present when we were playing the video games, but suddenly all of these barriers of fear and you know, everything else was in real life. So we came up with this tag when we were 15 of Just Press A. So when we were talking to each other, and in those days it was like talking to a girl or something, we would say, just press A, dude, like just do it.
Just go do it.
So that's what we've decided to name this channel, because that's basically what we're doing. We're rapidly approaching our 30s now. I'm in my early 30s. Have you hit 30 yet?
Yeah, I'm 30.
Yeah. It's time. It's time to make a move. We're going to just press A in this trading stuff, but we're going to do it smart. We're going to do it deliberately, because this is a field where 90% lose, and we don't want to be in that 90%.
No, and we've already, even earlier in our journey, we've already kind of encountered, some setbacks.
Sure, we figured out why people lose.
Yep.
But Tom and I are cautious. And when we say just press A, we're not talking about jumping off of a bridge here and throwing our life savings into it. We're talking about just getting started and doing it. So that's what you guys are on the beginning stages of, the forefront of this process. It's maybe been 2 weeks since we even started looking into it. Is that fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
We've been doing a lot of reading, a lot of studying. One thing that we haven't done yet is spent any real money aside from buying books on education. There's a lot of gurus out there. Some guys who we really like and respect their videos. Tim Sykes was one that I was looking at the very beginning, and a lot of his people, who he has tutored into some success. Ross Cameron is someone else that we have both, been following pretty closely. He's more in line with, I think, what our style is going to end up being, even though I can't say that for sure at this point.
Yeah. He kind of favors an aggressive kind of quick get in, get out kind of style.
Yeah, whereas Tim Sykes is more on the, he's a day trader, certainly, but he'll do many more swing trades and a lot more hour-long trades, a lot more 10, 15-minute long trades, whereas Ross Cameron is more the quick in and out. At least that's our impression so far.
Yeah, from what we've seen. And again, that kind of aligns with our style.
Yeah. So what we're going to do in this channel is we're going to talk about what we learned for people who are new and also trying to figure it out. Maybe they can give us a like, a follow, and learn as we do. Things that we find useful, like, because we'll be doing a lot of research.
Yes.
So the books and videos and stuff that we find useful, we'll be sharing on here. Recreate, if we find something, something special about terminology or candlestick charts or something like that where we learn from, and we can recreate it in a way that is more clear.
We'll share it with you. Yeah,
we absolutely will. We'll put it right on up for two reasons. Hopefully it'll help you being more clear, and we'll learn it better by teaching it.
And again, our hopes with this is to be transparent. We want to kind of convey a realistic kind of learning curve and showing you guys just how difficult it is to learn this stuff. I mean, we're committed to it just because we've reached that part in our life where we're ready for the next step and we're ready to be our own bosses.
Right.
So we hope by documenting this journey, it'll help you learn and hopefully save you some money, because that's one thing that we don't want to do is, feed the pockets of some of these other scam artists.
Yeah, take the money off Wall Street, not add to it.
Yeah.
So what we'll be doing is we both have started Brokerage accounts with TD Ameritrade. That's one thing that we've already done.
Yep.
We've been diving in, trying to learn the ins and outs of their Thinkorswim platform, which is very, very powerful. It does have some drawbacks though. And we're learning about the rules and regulations, how we can grow our small accounts, getting around PDT rules and stuff like that, which we'll talk about in other videos to fill you guys in. But like I said, at this point, we're at the very early stages. No, we have brokerage accounts open, but we're not really trading with any real money.
Nope. Spending most of our time in simulators.
In simulators, paper trading, because that's where, if we can be consistent there, then we can be consistent with real money. And I'd rather, make my mistakes with
in a simulator.
with simulator money,
with fake money. You don't want to risk your rent or your mortgage or
right. So like I said, we're just pressing A. We're taking off. We're doing this. Obviously, we're not jumping off the bridge. So we will.
Just if you risk your entire electrical bill, you might
be using candles.
You might be using candles.
You have something to tell me? I didn't realize.
No. We're good. I had that for ambience, so to speak. So anyway, quick disclaimer: if you're just beginning, as we are, and you're already trading real money, I would probably suggest that you stop and convert to a simulator,
or just have an understanding that if you're trying to do this to make real money and to make it a livelihood, then you need to learn what you're doing. I think that's the first thing that we really learned when we got into this, is that some of these videos, some of these guys made it seem really simple until you get in, you actually have your hand on the buy button.
Yeah, and you realize they've been doing this for 10 years.
Right. So if you're using real money, just understand that you're less at a job and more at a gambling table. Look at it that way.
Yeah, you're playing poker.
Yeah, essentially, because either it's going to go up, it's going to go down, and with no education, you're not going to know why. We still don't, to be fair.
No, 100% transparency with you guys. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing yet, but we're figuring it out.
Doing lots of learning, lots of video watching, and buying books. We'll do some reviews on some of the books that we've purchased.
Absolutely.
So that you guys can read along or not if we give you an honest review, and try to repost some videos, recreate some videos, and hopefully help along. So for this, I'd love for this channel to have two-person audience. One is new people trying to learn as we do, and the other are people who know what they're doing and can help us out along the way. So both of those kind of people, please, please, please subscribe, like this video, follow us, and hit the bell, be alerted, because as you know, this stuff is time sensitive, and we'll be doing some live trading and stuff. Watching the comments closely. We'll be posting videos, watching the comments closely. So if you subscribe to the channel and turn on the alerts, then you can very, very quickly help us out. And if we're going down a wrong road or we're doing something wildly wrong, hopefully you can help us out before we hang ourselves. So
yeah,
not literally.
No, this is all figurative. But if you lose enough money, you never know, right?
Stop.
No, we're joking. We're joking, of course. Remember, nothing is more precious in this world than your own life.
And that's why we would like to start living it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for watching again. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, turn on your alerts.
And remember, just press A.